It's a city where anything can happen. So what could go wrong or right as I hit up LA Unscripted? The Pacific Ocean, swimming holes, rivers, and reservoirs. California is H2O heaven. Hi everyone, I'm Dana Devin, and with LA's perfect weather, we can get wet and wild all year round. So when I was dared to check out Echo Park's Swan pedal boats, I said, all aboard! Do I need a life vest?
We're the #1 thing to do in LA on TripAdvisor right now. So whether you're local, out of state, out of the country even, people from internationally have this on their agenda to do.
Can you tell me a little bit about Echo Park Lake?
In 1890, this was a man-made reservoir. Slightly after that, they decided to build a boathouse here. You know, back in the 1900s, this was kind of where LA somewhat started. Charlie Chaplin had his first movie in this area. In the 1910s, the boathouse was completed, and that's when the population started changing, and that's when Echo Park started becoming what it is today. And the reason Echo Park got its name is the city councilman who was conducting construction here could actually hear his echoes from the park against the mountains and the foothills. Back in 2017, we reintroduced the Swan boats to the location, which were here 100 years ago. And since then, over the past 3 years, we've been serving over 150,000 customers every single year. Kids, families, couples coming out for date nights, just kind of a day out of the house. Here at Echo Park Lake, we take safety very seriously. So you've already signed your waiver. Let's go ahead and get your life jacket on and buckled.
And do these swans have names?
These swans have whatever you want to name it, you can name it. Some of the staff name them La Swan James.
I want to ride in La Swan James.
Right.
I'm doing it! Me and La Swan James! To me, this seems like something really safe that people can do during the pandemic.
We require you come with your same household. You have to have a mask on while you're in line, but once you're out there, you can take your mask off and enjoy an hour on the water. At night, it's wonderful. Each Swan boat has a LED light on it, and it illuminates the water while you're pedaling. You get to see all the downtown LA skyline. You see the fountain.
You guys, this is so much fun. It's so peaceful and it's so great to be outdoors. But more than that, it's actually a really great workout. And I'm talking for this. Come out here and meet La Swan James. You're gonna love it.
So did you know actors Leo DiCaprio and Seth Green grew up in Echo Park? Charlie Chaplin, Shia LaBeouf, and Alice Cooper also once called it home. That's a motley crew. See, this is why we invite you to go off script with us, because there is so much to learn about our city. And you know, we also support our local heroes who dedicate their lives to save our neighbors, families, and friends. Now, our Olivia De Bortoli with a cause that is so important for the soul of our city.
Doctors and medical professionals are so vital to us, especially now. But doctor burnout is over 46%. So how do we help those who help us?
My Doctor's Meds is a company dedicated to meaningful support for medical professionals. We take people who have survived life-threatening illnesses, and we craft presentations that are part pep talk, part thank you note to give back to the medical community in a big positive way.
Why did you want to start this in the first place?
I was speaking to a residency student, and I told him a little bit about my childhood cancer survivor story. And I came home and I kept thinking, TJ, we've got to do something. We've got to positively impact even the next generation of medicine, because I was thinking this residency student is about to embark on a lifetime of caring for others. So how can we help them as well?
Tell me about a little bit what your presentation entails.
In my presentation, there's portions of it that are autobiographical, where I have pictures of me going on treatment from 2 to 5. So I was a little toddler. I remind them to take care of their own mental wellness. Like, what are they doing? Do they need to reach out to a coworker? Do they need to go to another extra My Doctor's Meds program? Do they want to bring a friend? There's so much that goes on into making a hospital a healing, positive place that I thought, even cafeteria workers, we should be trying to find unique solutions. They don't have to have their doctor hat on. They don't have to have their nurse's hat on. They don't have to be worried about labs or how they're doing. They just see this thriving person in front of them, and it kind of realigns them with the reason they got into medicine in the first place, which is to help people get better, help families. We have to give them hope. We have to start helping them.
I just wanted to remind you, make time for your own wellness because we need you. Thank you for helping the world.
What a great reminder that these tireless first responders are human first. Thank you, Olivia. Okay, LA Unscripted is just getting started. Coming up, the local heartthrob who plays Selena's husband on the hit Netflix bio series. Yep, he's a home run. And if you want to take a selfie with a hottie like Jesse Posey, we have tips for the perfect pose. LA Unscripted, I promise you'll learn things you never thought you needed to know, but you do. You know, Los Angeles is the destination where dreams do come true. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Dana Devin, and going off script with you is our dream come true. And while we can't travel much today, TV transports us all over the world and also back in time. Now our Megan Tellis keeping you in the know about the Netflix hit Selena The Series.
I think it's that her makeup look specifically is very, very classic, and it still works today. She did a heavy eyeliner, which everybody loves. She did that beautiful, classic, bold red lip. Did a very, very soft shadow. I am using MAC Cosmetics, the Cherry Lip Liner Ruby Woo lipstick, and then kind of manipulating it with like the deeper pencils just to give it more of like that bold outline.
All right, there you have it. Now it's time to go interview the cast, and I gotta say, me siento muy excited.
The whole transformation, I mean, I see you transform for The Walking Dead, now kind of go in the complete opposite and transforming for Selena. How bold, how beautiful, how awesome of an experience was that?
It was a huge juxtaposition going from Walking Dead, no makeup, dirt, blood, couching, all of the things, and then portraying this icon who, you know, is so beloved and so respected. Obviously, I wanted to do such a good job, and I am such a huge fan, and I wanted to, you know, please her fandom and her family and honor her. And I just hope that they see that, and I hope that people enjoy watching.
Because you're from, you know, South Texas, as you mentioned, did that put extra pressure because you knew the story so well, you lived it as a spectator?
No, I wouldn't say that it put pressure, but what it did was it made sure that it's like, you know, I have to make sure that I'm very careful and caring and respectful about this story, because this is an extremely important story for my community, for South Texas and for San Antonio, and for that Mexican American community.
And there's no Selena without Suzanne.
Was there anything about the Quintanillas' life that shocked you as you headed into this new series?
With the series, we had the opportunity to kind of see how young they started and all of the effort that all of the family put into this, their childhood, like all of it. And so it was a journey, you know, and that to me was not surprising, but it was very interesting to have the opportunity to kind of experience that and see that. It changed the whole perspective of when you do see her on stage.
You ladies, thank you so much. Never enough time, but I do appreciate it.
And how cool is this? Coming up, Megan is one-on-one with the actor who plays Selena's hot hubby, and he's from SoCal. But first, LA's favorite blogger and influencer reveals some hot spots sure to make you smile.
Lots of joy happening in LA. reason why I started the blog in the first place was I wanted to be your friend in LA that could help you navigate, explore, understand, and have a friend that could help you do all of that. 2020 has been the year of road trips. I think my favorite road trip right now is to 2 hours north to the San Ynez Valley. It's such a beautiful part of California. The Central Coast is a little bit more accessible, especially in terms of budget. That whole area is just an absolute blast. Zhuzhing up your home space is such an easy and fun way to put a smile on your face. Absolutely. Red lipstick is, again, it's my signature. I've been wearing lipstick is my favorite accessory. It's my go-to. I'm obsessed. Lipstick obsessed, particularly red lip. Ice cream is quite literally my favorite food. Guilt doesn't exist when you genuinely enjoy something, like top to bottom, like you gotta enjoy it. We are so lucky to be able to live in a city like this. And LA has been so good about still trying to find ways to bring people together as safely and as LA as possible. Hi, I'm Caroline of Love and Loathing Los Angeles, and follow along on my blog and on Instagram for all things that will make you happy and smile in Los Angeles.
Follow Love and Loathing LA for some great COVID-safe things to do.
Meet Devin Wiggins. He's going to tell me all about these, the Fit Fighter.
Basically what it is recycled fire hose that have been used in the service and have been retired for whatever reason. This turns into this, so now it can help others become stronger. Originally that's what it was made for, to mimic things that were happening on the fire ground for firefighters.
So now we have two of these things. Yeah. What are we gonna do with them?
We'll put ourselves into a split stance position. From here, let's go and just tighten our hips.
Okay.
And then all we're gonna do with our arms, just like we're running, let's just go and pump these babies as quickly as possible.
Where can people get this?
Fitfighter.com. You can pick those up, and the cool thing about that is that some of the proceeds go to Tunnels to Tower, which is a charity.
So I would love to just throw this, like slam this to the ground. Is there a move like that?
Your wish is my command.
So grabbing this, let's go and bend our knees a bit. Yeah, chest is up. From here, I just want you to take this straight up overhead. As you do so, up through the toes, slam down.
Ha!
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
Bring
one more time.
Yeah.
This Fit Fighter training thing, no joke. I don't know what you do with this little fire hose data, Devin.
Coming up, Hollywood's hottest heartthrob Jessie Posey sharing Santa Clarita secrets. Plus, strike a pose, never swipe a selfie to the trash can again. LA Unscripted, a much-needed break amidst the madness.
Here are some of my backyard beauty tips and hacks with me, Brooke. So if you want to switch up your hair without having to curl it and without having to waste a lot of time and get a beachy kind of fun look, then you can just do your hair in 2 braids. Afterwards, we're gonna flat iron the braids just to give it a little heat and a little more hold. So this is just like a quick way to get something different out of your straight hair and make it voluminous and beachy. So I'm gonna take the braids out and it's just gonna give it like a slight little wave. So I just added a little cream and gave it a tiny little tousle, but it changed it up from straight to wavy. It's just as simple as that.
You know, LA is the entertainment capital of the world, and many all-time A-listers were born right here. Now Netflix's biopic series Selena hits a home run for fans, and actor Jessie Posey is one of Santa Clarita's very own. Who knew?
You know, someone who played ball, you played ball your whole life. What was it about playing ball in Santa Clarita that really helped shape not only you as a player, but you now as an actor?
the competitiveness. You always know that there's someone working harder than you. And so you want to take every day and do everything you can to get an edge, to be better than the next guy. Because you're really, every day you're playing for a spot.
Breakout role, Selena on Netflix, the series. What was that like, getting that role?
You know, I spent a lot of hours and hours and hours trying to, you know, auditions and getting ready for roles and hoping you get this one, you don't get it, and you know, it's just kind of this never-ending cycle. So when I got this one, I was just happy to have a role, and it was dope. But then learning a lot more about the character and the story, I got really, really excited.
No.
All right, now you're just messing with me.
I am messing with you. You know, you put it anywhere.
Did you grow up with Selena the movie? Like, did you know who Chris Perez was going into it?
It was cool not knowing the Selena legacy that well because it gave me a chance to get to know the person, Selena, get to know the love story, the connection, why they fell in love with each other, what Chris's passions were, because he wasn't a fan of Selena, he was a fan of the person, the girl.
All right, Jesse, you've had the glove in your hand this whole time. Yes. I want to play ball. Can you teach me a thing or two?
I can teach you how to play.
But do you have an extra glove?
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
There it is.
What do you know? Let's play ball. All right, here we go.
Ready to do this?
I think I'm gonna hit it out of the park.
Where's your bat? Which one are you using?
You go first, you show me.
You sure?
You show me how it's done,
All
sir.
Right.
Woo! Hey, bada, 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 bada.
Can we get her out of here? Who's winning so far? Me?
Me? Do you hear him? Am I seeing that right? The score is 255-5. And Jesse, you're winning.
Yeah.
This is rigged. Here we go.
No, I'm just winning. Whoa! You won that round.
I won that round, okay. Okay, now you're just showing off.
Yep.
Don't miss it. Remember, eye on the ball.
Eye on the ball.
I don't know. That was too short, and you are out. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Say that again. Say it again. I'm exhausted. That was good.
We played hard.
Yeah, I might not have won, but I feel like I'm winning by sitting next to you, Jesse Posey.
Well, I feel like we both won. This has been a good day playing baseball. You can't lose when you're playing baseball.
You're not bad.
Oh yeah, he's one to watch for sure. And only in LA can you bump into your favorite star at any time. And if you do, send us a pic of your favorite run-in moment. And even though you have to stay 6 feet apart, what's your perfect pose in some of those pictures?
That looks good. Hey, that's not bad. That is gorgeous, Dana. And there we have it, the A+. Posing, I started because I am a portrait photographer. I realized there's so much more to beauty for women. I need to consider fashion, what they're wearing, their expression, how comfortable they feel, empathy, understanding, and that knowing that it's a complicated topic beyond just the photo technique.
First, grab something small to place behind your head. This could be a small ball or a pair of scrunch-up socks in my case. This will help bring your chin out to avoid the double chin. Then rotate your hips to one side to get that S-curve going. Ballerina hands towards your chest.
One of your posing tutorials went viral with over 840,000 views. Why do you think it was so popular?
Posing is something I just really kept for my clients because they would always say, hey David, like, I'm not good at posing. I told them, you don't have to worry about that. I just want you to feel good and feel like a queen. But once I started going on TikTok and just sharing what I love to do, people would say this really helped me. And they would share, sometimes it might be just as simple as, wow, I got a really cool Instagram photo, all the way to, David, I've been dealing with body dysmorphia and you've helped me, you know, in my journey.
So we're gonna learn to pose, but I have to bring in my friend Liberty because she is an expert at posing. She loves social media, so we can both learn together.
All right, Dana, show me your best pose.
Okay, I'm not very good. I mean, I don't really have one, but I mean, like.
Okay, that's not bad.
Help me help you.
Let's kick your hip out a little bit more. Let's have this one right over here. This one right over here. Perfect. Work this shoulder over here.
Like that?
And then chin up just a touch. All right, Liberty, show me your best leaning pose.
I'll try, this is great.
Okay, we'll tweak just a couple of things. I'm gonna have you kick your hip out this way. I'm gonna have you trust the wall and go for a lean on the wall as far as you can. You got it. Use the elbow to kick it out just a little bit. Beautiful. Bring your chin around this way. Go for a little towards this way. Dana, let's go do your best sitting pose.
Okay, I don't have a sitting pose, but if I was gonna do it, I mean, I would just probably like.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. It's again not bad.
Okay.
It's an A. Let's take it to an A plus.
Okay.
It's how we sit first.
Okay.
Right now, you're sitting at the back.
Okay.
That sort of shortens our limbs, and all of our energy and focus goes to our tummy. We don't want that. We want to sit on the edge as much as possible.
Oh.
It's not comfortable, but you're gonna look great.
No, we don't care about comfort. We want to look good.
A plus.
Yeah.
That's what we're striving for. Bring this over.
Okay.
Let's bring this hand over, and this hand over here. If you can see me, this triangle that we create with our arms, very important.
Okay. Do I have it?
As much as I, on TikTok, talk about body positivity, at a photo shoot, it's also a little bit different. I wish I can just snap my finger, make their insecurities disappear. But when I'm working with my clients, I'm working with their insecurities. At least on TikTok, I'm trying to tell them, hey, again, posing isn't a one-size-fits-all.
I learned so much, so I think we actually should take a picture together.
I'm gonna have you go with what you learned.
Okay, let's see if I can remember those tips. Let me see, like, do I have a double chin? Am I doing it? Just kidding. Okay, posers, I'm gonna Vogue on out of here. We'll see you tomorrow.